friends and family, fans and followers of the Zita Nation. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, thank you for joining us here for episode 94 of The Revolution. I am your host with the most from the east to the west coast, like peanut butter on your breakfast toast. The one-take wonder, the man who will steal your thunder, the one, only Emperor Zita. So, this week, first off, I wanted to wish my beautiful, lovely, sexy wife a very happy early Valentine's Day. I love you, honey. Happy Valentine's Day. Mwah. Plus, Catherine sings us an awesome song about Groundhog Day. And we have a very special comic book day as I take on Fred's duties this week for the comic review. And we have Rob's first ever two-part conspiracy theory starting this week. Anyways, don't have a lot of time. That's enough for me. So let's get on with the show. Rock and roll, baby. And here we go.
Hi. So Anthony's going to be 13 months soon. Next week. 1 week. Shit, time flies by. Still sitting at 17th, and all the 8th ones coming up really soon. He seems to be teething really bad. He's going to be walking anytime. He's walking with his walker today that I put together for him. So the next phase of headaches is shortly upon us. Eating and eating and eat and eat and eating some more. The kid ate a whole quarter chicken. He climbs like crazy. He's finding more and more things to climb up on. So it looks like we're going to have to rearrange the playroom and start removing anything that he can get up on. He's sleeping pretty good though. He sleeps through the night a couple times now, and now he falls asleep by himself. We put him in his rooms. That's at least one good thing that's out of the way. He's sleeping by himself all night. Sometimes he sleeps until about 9:30, 10 o'clock. Work is great. I love going to work. Coming back and dealing with the kids. At first it was a bit of a interesting transition, but it's pretty okay now. You kind of get used to it. Go away. I want to sleep.
So have another drink and give me all you got. Let me go and come and rock your world. Let me go and make me shimmer and shake. Standing I'm getting irate. I got my head on.
Excuse me!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, WrestleMania is fast approaching, but first we have to get through the crap that is the Elimination Chamber. I'm really getting sick of this authority storyline. I hate seeing Triple H on my television every week. And just as bad, he brought back his bitch boy Batista, who wasn't interesting the first time around. What makes people think that he'll be interesting now? And I love how they're billing him like he's a big star like The Rock. He's not The Rock. He'll never be The Rock. He won't even get close to that kind of level of fame.
You can't see me.
So John Cena is in the Elimination Chamber. He wasn't on Raw this week because he had an eye injury. We know he's not walking out of the Elimination Chamber as champion. But apparently they're planning the Wyatts versus Cena for WrestleMania. Great push for Bray Wyatt, but wow, are they ever putting Cena to the back burner?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
So Daniel Bryan was triumphant both times this week. Then he was attacked by his old partner Kane. And it just shows that they are putting Daniel Bryan in CM Punk's old spot, which means that Bryan will probably be getting Triple H at WrestleMania. Although I hope they figure out a way to put Daniel Bryan into the championship match. He deserves to be in the main event.
It's closer time!
So it is official, CM Punk is gone from WWE. There has been not one mention of him on WWE.com or any other TV shows. They're moving forward with their plans for WrestleMania without Punk being involved. I will agree, it would be a step down for him to have to face Triple H at WrestleMania, but he punked out and left all of his fans high and dry. The people who have supported him along the way totally pulled a bitch move.
Woo, woo, woo. You know it.
And my boy Zack Ryder was on Raw and on Main Event this week. Yeah, okay, he jobbed to Del Rio and Titus O'Neil, but at least he got on TV. This could be the beginning of a beautiful new storyline for Zack Ryder.
I am serious, bro!
I'm telling you he should join up in a faction with The Miz and Dolph Ziggler. They could be a faction of people pissed off with their spot in the company. Isn't it cool when they blur the line between fantasy and reality? We all know Ryder deserves a better push. He's talented in the ring. He's decent on the mic. And he's got the look that Vince always likes in his guys. It's really weird that he's getting no sizable push at all. That's what you get for making it famous without WWE's help.
Bye.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah. Whoa.
White snow. I found it was snow. It's so deep. Snowflake. Wow! I made snowflakes to fly. That's right. And that's my eye. Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? I put 3 of these green jewels on the Denny photo. 100! Happy 100 days! Go! Activity Stacked Drake Measure Cup and Cups and Lego. A groundhog! Peekaboo! 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 We found shadow and now 6 more weeks of winter! Oh no! Happy Groundhog Day! No groundhogs for dinner. Groundhog Day is Groundhog Day! It's Groundhog Day and you just be pasta, Papa. Here's a little groundhog, fiery and brown. He's coming up to look around. If he sees a shadow down his clothes, 6 more weeks of winter, oh no! Not any. Let me just unlock your tummy. Let's quick. Get your butt. Woo!
There is snow everywhere. Love our Canadian winters. Hello people, it is comic book day. That's right, it is comic book day and there is snow everywhere. It is an awesome snowstorm that we have this week. Me and Anthony are headed down Excalibur Comics. I don't know if you can see him through the snow-covered plastic. I'm going to talk to Rob. Hopefully Fred will be back this week. Maybe we'll even run into Paul. Maybe David will come back this week. Thank you to him once again. So we're going to head down there, hop on the bus, and try and get through these incredible snowdrifts out here. People haven't gotten to their sidewalks yet. At least the house in front of us got into theirs, which is awesome. So we will see you soon, people. See you soon, people. Finally, here. So we made it back down here to Excalibur Comics today. The snow is a pain in the ass. We're much later than we usually are, but we're gonna head upstairs, talk to the boys, take a break, and then head out. So we will see you up there, people. And now it's time for the steps of doom. Oh, look at that! Gary came to meet us down here. The stuff is appropriate in the front. Looks like Rob has turned this place into the Batcave. So cool! I didn't think this place could get any cooler. Nice.
This is Excalibur Comics, 3030 Bloor Street West, upstairs above the Kingsway Theater.
Yeah, you can tell me all about it.
It's a mag. It's a mag.
Alright, so Fred's not here again this week. He is being a good citizen, a good neighbor, and shoveling his neighbor's driveways, so he couldn't make it in this week. So I have a few books that I don't know if he's going to like them, but I like them. We have Forever Evil 5, only 2 issues left after this one. It is getting fantastic in there. I like the way they're playing with Nightwing. I want to see if they actually kill him off at the end of the series, or sort of kill him off, like, you know, they never really kill anybody off in DC. Jeff Johns is writing it, so Fred would definitely recommend this one. The lone edition from Marvel this week is New Avengers, and I just like it because of the cover with Doctor Strange. It looks really cool. It's going to be interesting because, you know, it is this whole Illuminati storyline that the worlds are going to crash. Rob would really like this one. He should pick it up. He'll definitely recommend it because the Illuminati's involved.
All right. It's called predictive programming. They tell you what they're going to do, so when it comes, you're not surprised.
Then we have one more from DC. It's a big shocker. This week, really interesting book, Green Lantern 28. Not only is it Green Lantern 28, but flip it around, and it's Red Lantern 28. So you got both books at one, shipping for one price. DC is always better with the price point. Much more $2.99 issues. This one is $3.99, but it is worth it because it is 2 books all in one. And we have Ferris. Fred doesn't push any of the Fables stuff, but this is the Fables spin-off. So this spin-off is actually pretty decent. Some neat storylines going right now. Right now, Cinderella's storyline going on, figuring out why there's mutated mice men. Fables will be done at 150, which means Ferris will be done as well. So pick it up while you can. And finally, we have the Star Wars. George Lucas's original interpretation for the Star Wars, the original script, the original story behind it. Really kind of neat because you have characters in completely different ways than you would expect them in the original series. Alright, so that's it. Fred will be back next week, I hope. I know you guys have missed him because it's been 2 weeks, so we'll see you guys next week, and on to Rob.
Going now? You happy? Got snacks, he got his iPod, he's good.
A lot of talk about Bitcoin, right? Last few weeks.
Can't hear you.
If you look into it, who created Bitcoin? It was this Japanese guy. If you do research, I guess. I looked into it, and it seemed that this Japanese guys worked for DARPA. It's an industrial wing of the U.S. military. Also, if you look at NSA, some of the 70s reports, they were thinking of creating a similar currency, a digital currency. It's all in line to say, to get into the one world currency, eventually be all digital. Right? You can only mine so much every time, and the only way to mine it is using computers or buying up all the Bitcoin, higher and higher amounts of money. Again, who has all the money? All of them eventually, and who has the supercomputers to actually mine more? Again, it's the elite. So eventually, they will buy up all the Bitcoin, and no one will have. Again, the elite will rule. And if we trade in Bitcoin, everything's electronic. Everything can be traced, right? Even though they say there's an anonymity involved, if anything's done on the internet, it's trackable. Courtesy of the U.S. military, they gave you the internet. They can track everything you do on the internet. Even Bitcoin is trackable. Even though it's encrypted, you still have supercomputers. If you listen to conspiracists, some of them say the U.S. military has supercomputers that are even 1,000 times faster than the great computers UFD has, and it's so fast they need nitrogen to cool down the wires several hundred times faster than the computers we have in the universities. And it's all again something that. And what are they trying to emulate? They're trying to emulate the gold, right? First you had the gold and the paper, then the electronics, and now you have the Bitcoin. So why not go for the original? Of course, the last 2 years, gold the value has gone down by 30%. But if you look at the vaults in England and JP Morgan's vaults, you'll notice they'll all be slowly emptying out and going to Asia. We said before, that's probably where the ruling class will grew from, Asia, because all the gold is going there. You know, they manipulate the price. They borrow, say, 1 million ounces, sell it, borrow another 1 million ounces, sell it, and then so forth, maybe 5 to 10 times they borrow and sell it. And each time they sell it, the price goes down, and then they buy back up even lower and then replace the gold they borrowed to the banks they borrowed from. So it's all fixed. Everything, even the stock market, everything's fixed.
Don't you cry, don't you shed a tear, but unfortunately, we're done for another week here. Thank you for joining us for episode 94 of The Revolution, and come back next week for a brand new episode of the Zita Nation right here on YouTube. Go back and check out all of our other episodes right here on YouTube, and subscribe to my channel, one word, Emperor Zita, right here on YouTube. Pick up your Drop Dead Pinups Electric Night CD, check them out on iTunes, pick up one of their t-shirts, and follow them on Twitter for all the news about the brand new album at Drop Dead Pinups. Don't forget to follow me and my WrestleMania countdown once again this year on Twitter at Emperor Zita. Head down to Excalibur Comics for all your comic book conspiracy theory related needs. And you shall fall before the might of the Ultimate Warrior.